Hey Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading. We are doing a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It is for your sign Taurus, and I'm going to be using the Moonchild Tarot for the actual tarot part of the reading today. I'm going to use the Divine Oracle for the Divine Energy Oracle for additional information for overall energy for the read. I'm going to get some information and some advice from Spirit with the Oracle of the Fairies. I'm going to use a different clarifying deck today. I'm going to give my Universal Celtic Tarot a rest, and I'm going to use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot by Marchetti. All right, so first of all, we will ask for 2 of these cards. I've already prayed over these cards for you, Taurus, so we don't have to do that. I'm just going to ask for my angels and guides. Archangel Michael, Archangel Shemiel, I do need you for understanding and guidance. If I could have my angels and guides present as well, please. Thank you. All right. If we could have 2 of these cards, please, for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Up until the end of August or thereabout. You know that time is fluid, right? So it doesn't really matter when this comes out. You will see it when it does, when you are meant to see it, when it may resonate with you. That could be in a month, it could be in a year. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you were here brand new and you just are here seeing me for the first time, welcome. And my name is Elsie. I am your tarot reader. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing today, please hit the subscribe button. Maybe give a thumbs up to one of my videos. And if I can get you to do that for me, I can continue giving free videos here. Maybe invite a friend as well. All right, thinking. We just need 2 cards, please. 2 cards for overall energy for this read for our Taurus gang, please. There's 1. And there's 2. Okay, so we have think things through. Now, I know we are Taurus. I'm a Taurus sun as well. I know that we are Taurus, and sometimes we tend not to think things through, especially when we're sort of in a heated moment, you know, arguments, angry stuff. Although, when we can get to thinking things through, when we are calm and when we don't have too much on our plates, then we do think things through. We will slow everything right down and make sure that we have all the bases covered. So make sure that you think things through regardless of how you're doing it, and seek hidden treasure. I feel like this treasure is one that is within you. So it's your kindness, your love, it's your creative flair. It is the thing that you create, the person that you are, and the reason why others love you. So seek hidden treasures. And then a little more advice from Fairy Oracle. Oracle of the Fairy, I should say. Oracle of the Fairies. If I could just have 1 card here, please. Okay, we'll take this one. There we go. All right. And here we have one that says, look in a book. It says, whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you will find will bring insight, the insight that you seek. I've done this before, you guys. I've done it with scriptures in the past. I've done it with just a book that I am reading. I've actually just opened the book to whatever it is and looked at the passage, and more often than not, it at least makes me think. If not, it applies sometimes. It applies to my life. Okay, Moonchild Tarot. We are going to ask for 9 cards. For Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If we could have messages for their highest good. These messages are for anyone who needs to hear a message today, who this might resonate with. That is a Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. There we go. Take these off the table. Get some room here. And here we go. We need 9 cards, please, for our Tauruses. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Spirit, if you could please throw 9 cards. All right, so we've got 1 and 2. We've got Judgment and the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Lover's card. 6 cards left, please. We have the King of Swords, Temperance, the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Swords. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. Nope, too many. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Taurus, please. Here's 1 and 1 more. 1 more, please. That fell right in the spot, the 2 of Wands. There we go. And the energy that we have under the deck right now is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands bringing in passion, passionate messages. Knight of Wands could be showing you a different path in passion. All right. Can you see? Yeah, I think we've got enough room. Okay. So let me take a look here. My bull gang. Okay. So this is past, present, and future. It can also be read this way, past, present, and future. I like to read it all the way around, and then I will clarify for you. And the first card I like to start with is the heart of the matter. So no matter what happens in this reading, you want to be able to be balanced. So, Temperance is the card that represents Sagittarius. So it is a balance of keeping things warm, not hot, not cold, just kind of keeping balance in the middle. So the person that I'm connecting with, or this message may resonate with, is someone who's trying to stay in balance no matter what is going on in their life. All right, so what we have here is we start with Judgment. And Judgment being major arcana is something that you can't change. You do have to move through it. So in the past, I do see here that you were thinking about someone from the past, trying to manifest them to your future. And Judgment is about resurrection of old relationships, old friendships. Could be, something from the past, or someone from the past would be coming to your present. I feel like this person, whomever it is, had left you out in the cold. The 5 of Pentacles here sees you sort of, on the outside looking in, feeling like no one is caring for you, feeling like you've lost this love forever, that you've lost this friendship forever. And the 5 of Pentacles sees you feeling sort of, out in the cold. You can see here that she doesn't have any clothes on, and, it's nighttime, so it's cold outside. And so I feel like this person that you thought was coming from the past to the present has actually left you out in the cold, and you felt as though this person was your soulmate, and this person never came forward. So we're going to go forward into the reading to see if there's any other information that indicates that they did, but I don't see anything else in terms of love here. So we're going to clarify this card and find out what's going on here. But in the past, I see that you expected someone to come from your past to your present. They ended up cutting communication, leaving you out in the cold, and, ghosting you essentially. And that was someone that you thought that you could trust, someone that you felt that you were in love with, or someone that you felt that may have been your soulmate. All right, so looking in the current energy here, I see the King of Swords. So this person could have been a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or they have one of those 3 signs in their in large placement in their chart. The King of Swords is someone who speaks up. So I have a feeling that you ended up speaking up, Taurus. You ended up speaking up, but you really did your best to hold your tongue, to hold temperance, to stay calm, stay in the moment, and not get too upset. So I feel as though you still have words that you want to say to this person. The King of Swords is someone who is who has the words of a lawyer or a police officer or someone in charge, someone in authority. And I feel as though you have a lot to say, that you have a lot to speak up about, that you are this intelligent, beautiful being that you feel has been done wrong by this person who has left you in the past. So I do see that Temperance is here, so you are still trying to keep your balance about you here. And then we see you as the with the Nine of Wands energy, and the Nine of Wands is about wanting to put down your burdens, preparing to put down your burdens. You waited a long time for this person that never did materialize, and should they materialize, you will have a lot to say to them. But right now, what you're trying to do is a lot of self-care. You're trying to take care of yourself. You're trying to heal from that particular instance, and you are coming to terms with all the things that people did to you, or the things that this person did to you. You're coming to terms with that, and you're preparing to put down your burdens. And then I have the Eight of Swords. So in the future, you still feel stuck. You're still thinking about this person, wondering why they never called, wondering why they never contacted you. And you feel as though if you reach out, you're going to get cut. It doesn't matter which way you move, left, right, forward, back, you're going to get cut. And you still have a fear of reaching out to this person. So you don't plan on reaching out to them. You don't know what's in the future. You don't know what they're doing right now. They've ghosted you. They're out of your life. But you're still thinking about them. And you are still seeing yourself as being at the crossroads. So you're still seeing yourself as actually giving them a chance. So should they come back in the future and offer some passion, you may just tell them that you were sad that you hadn't seen them, and what they did to you caused you to juggle a lot. Two of Pentacles, and that you thought that they were your soulmate, right? Because we have a Queen. We have a Queen of, a King of Swords here. All right, so let's go here. And we're going to ask for, well, first, before I go there, hang on. You know what? I don't feel like this is your energy anymore. As I look at it the other way, as I'm looking at it down here, I feel as though the other person was someone who has air in their chart, either Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And I feel as though this is the person that was supposed to come from your past to your present. This is the one that you thought that you were going to breathe new life into a relationship with. But that person didn't materialize, and so you still feel stuck here. You still feel stuck with the Eight of Swords, all up in your head, not really letting go of those memories and trying to let go of them, I feel. And you may be doing it by, ritual, you can see she has a pot here where smoke is coming out of here, and I feel like that is for, some sort of a ritual burning of things that you have of theirs, burning of notes, a ritual that you might do. This is something that can be done on a full moon, writing down things that are hard for you to deal with, things that aren't going right in your life, and you can energetically cut a cord by writing it down on paper and then burning it. So I feel like it's almost like you feel like you need a ritualistic cleansing after this, because it really broke your heart. You felt left out in the cold, even though you managed to keep your head about you. You managed to keep your temperance and your balance. I feel like there's still a fear that this person could come forward, but I think it's gone from wishing that they would to worrying that they will. Because I feel like you moved on with someone else that was able to get your burdens, was able to get your walls down. And here you stand at the Two of Wands. You stand at the crossroads, wondering if you should still worry about this love in the past or not. All right, let's see what's going on here. We're going to clarify a little bit. See what's going on here. And we have Judgment. Why is the Judgment card here, please? We have Judgment because of the Three of Coins. You felt as though you were going to build something. You were pretty sure you were going to build something with this person. This person that was supposed to have come back so you could resurrect the relationship with them. Then we have the Empress. You connected to Spirit a lot, asking, creating, asking, and asking again about love, about who is your person. You kept waiting and waiting to find out if this person was going to come by or not. In this whole time, though, you did keep your temperance, and it just ended up not working out for you. So you ended up being sad in the end. The person never came forward, and you ended up moving on and feeling a little bit left out because of all of it. If I could have clarification on the Five of Pentacles, please. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? We have the Five of Pentacles being clarified by the Emperor. So it could have been an Aries that you were waiting for, Taurus. I don't know. Taurus and Aries always seem to have something going on between them. But the Five of Pentacles is Earth energy. It is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And then we show the Emperor here. So either you decided to take control at that point, or you felt left out in the cold by someone who is an Aries, someone who you had deep feelings for, just like the King of Cups, or maybe you felt they were the King of Cups. You felt that they were romantic and deep, and you had great conversations and really enjoyed their company, but they ended up leaving you out in the cold, and that was kind of heartbreaking, was kind of heartbreaking. You seem to pull it together, though, and although you feel as though they were your soulmate, I think you ended up meeting someone else. Yeah, there was a start, a brand new start, either with a Gemini or with someone who may have been an earth sign, perhaps. This is the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is about the beginnings of abundance, the beginning of a new relationship, the beginning of something that you wanted, and it looks like there is in fact love here. We have the Six of Wands, which tells me that you ended up being successful in that love, and the Death card tells me that you decided you were going to stop thinking about this other person. So I think that you may be with someone right now, and that someone could be an air sign, that someone could be a Scorpio, that someone could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Then we have the King of Swords here. Then why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here, please? King of Swords. King of Swords, please. Oh, thinking. Oh, got one sticking out here. King of Swords is here because of the Tower. Okay, that makes more sense. So there was a conversation that was had between you and the person that you thought may have been your soulmate, and that it kind of shook you to your core. They were very cold. The King of Swords is someone who doesn't mince words, someone who's very straight up, very honest, and just, kind of cut through the bull, so to speak. That really caused you to spin off into a tower. What information did you hear about the Tower? What caused the Tower? The key caused the Tower. Let me see here. The key. Just going to take a look at the key here. Destiny, doorway. Opening, closing, unlock, hide, clue, solution. Okay, so you had an epiphany. That's what it was. You had an epiphany during this Tower that this person that you thought was this kind, endearing person, that they actually weren't that person. It was someone else that you thought that they were. And so you decided that even though you know, in the midst of this epiphany, you were going through this tower, and in the midst of the tower, you have this epiphany that says, you know what, there still is love out here, though. You do have someone in your life who loves you and cares for you, and that's the person who deserves you. That's not someone who is going to ignore you. They're going to love you and take care of you. Why is the Temperance here, please? Temperance is here because of the King of Coins. You met someone and just, you know, that person is financially stable. They're someone who might be higher up in what they do. If they're, you know, on the corporate ladder, they might be someone who is a president or a vice president, someone who might run their own business. You met somebody who could be an earth sign, but you met someone who stabilized you, who is very stable and kind. And so this relationship, this new one that you hadn't expected up here, is actually with the person who is your soulmate. And I believe that you had decided that you were going to end this, end the thoughts about thinking about this other person that was supposed to come forward. And I think that when we get into the centered energy here, I feel like you have an epiphany in the tower and know that there is someone in your life who does love you and take care of you, just as the King of Coins would. All right, what else do we have for Temperance, please? Temperance, we have the Ten of Swords. So this person helped you put away your pain. This person helped you think out the things that were clouding your mind. This new person is the one who, you know, helped you close the door to pain and start something brand new. And I believe not only did you come to the end of your pain, but this new person here helped you drop your burdens as well. And why do we have the Nine of Wands here? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Cups. So I feel like the person that you met may have... they could be someone who has a bit of a feminine side. They are more masculine than feminine, but I feel as though the feminine side is apparent, and I feel as though that they really connect with you, knowing that you've been through this, you know, raising of the walls, trying to get your life back on track, and I feel like they mirror you, that you are also a person who is kind and beautiful and deep and loves deep and hurts deep. I feel like you two mirror each other, and so this person could, you know, possibly even be a twin flame. Nine of Wands, please. Clarify Nine of Wands. Yeah, and you're able to talk with this person plainly. They're able to talk with you plainly, and you two are a really good match intellectually. And that person stimulates your mind, and you don't mind if they speak up, and they don't mind if you speak up. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords tells me that it's clarified by the Three of Cups. And when we're clarifying with the Three of Cups, I still feel as though you have this person in the back of your mind, Taurus. So even though you have found someone who treats you well, who sort of mirrors you, someone who might be a twin flame, I feel as though you're still thinking about the other person. And this to me tells me that, you know, it's a third-party connection in your head, and that you're scared to let one go to make a commitment to the other. What else do we have for the Eight of Swords, please? Eight of Swords is the Magician. You have manifested this. You've manifested this person. You manifested this person. What you were trying to do, I think, is manifest happiness. And in the interim, I think that you were trying to manifest happiness, but you were thinking about both of these people, this one and this one. The one who really is your lover and the one who you wanted to come from the past to the present. And I feel as though that you've manifested it, and in your mind now, you feel as though you're in a third-party connection because you're still thinking about that other person. Why is the Moon card here, please? Why is the moon card here? Too many. Moon card, please. Clarify the moon. Moon card, please. Clarify the moon. It's really thinking here. Oh, we've got one that we've... two that we blocked. Three. We'll take them all. Okay, so I think that the reason you didn't want to let go of the other relationship in your mind because you felt as though you had reciprocity there and you were scared that you might not get that in your current relationship, so you waited. You waited to see what would happen with the current relationship, and although it looks like this person may have been fairly new to love, to emotion, to emoting, to showing their emotion, I feel as though you're being patient and waiting for them to come forward and give you reciprocity. I think that waiting is really making you nervous, though. It's making you scared. You don't know what's in the future. It's unsure. But you do want the reciprocity, and so you're willing to wait for this person to decide and see what they want to do, if they want to carry the relationship forward, if they're interested in falling in love, or if they are also terrified to fall in love, right? But here we go. We wait for reciprocity. That's what I see for you, Taurus. And that takes you to standing at the crossroads, which is now what I understand. I understand why you're standing at the crossroads here. The Two of Wands, please. Clarify Two of Wands. Clarify Two of Wands, please. Got cards that are boxed. Clarify the Two of Wands, please. Two of Wands. All right. So we've got the Two of Wands. So you're thinking about this, and you know that this person, your current person, gives you clarity and good connection, and they are someone who really speaks clearly, concisely. They have the truth. They don't lie. They give you everything up front. And here you are at the crossroads, wondering what you should do next. Still feeling a little bit defensive, kind of holding things close to the chest, and then the wheel comes along and starts to nudge you in the right direction. So then the wheel of fortune comes along and it turns in your favor, and then we get really a lot of attraction, incredible attraction between you and the new person. You feel like in your head you are juggling, Taurus, because you still have that other person on your mind. This person that you're with now, though, gives you stability. They give you the space that you need to connect to spirit. They give you the reciprocity and the balance that you need. They come to you as the king of passion. They are passionate about you. They make you balanced. You feel like you're juggling in your head, but you two have such an animalistic attraction for each other, and I think that's what happened when the wheel turned in your favor here. That although you're still juggling them in your head, this person really gives you everything that you need. I believe that this person is either an air sign or a fire sign. All right, so what do we have next? We have, oh yes. Any more advice, please, for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Any more advice for Taurus, please? Any more advice for Taurus? All right, so the fifth chakra. The fifth chakra is the throat chakra. So speak up. Make sure that when the relationship that you're in right now, that you do speak up, because this is a romantic relationship. You really are in love with the person that you're with. This is going to be a good relationship for you, and Door to Spirit tells me that your person is also interested in being spiritual like you, Taurus. So I feel as though they're a good match for you, and I think you should just leave that other person in the dust. Leave them in the past. Yeah, leave them there. Leave them there with your fears. You know, put them in a box under the bed and be done with it. And keep pushing forward. Pushing forward. You know, you may have something come by letter, Taurus, something in the written word, but I want you to keep pushing forward. Even if this person from the past brings you a letter, writes you a letter telling you why they didn't come forward, please just throw it away. Throw it away and enjoy what you have. Enjoy what the universe has given you. If you are the person who is in this relationship, this seems to be the right relationship. We see right here that we have universal love. This is from the universe. This is meant to grow and have success. And you are meant to stop thinking about the other relationship. So you're going to put an end to who you were, and you're going to have success and build with this person who actually is your twin flame. So yeah, there you go. All right, that's all I have for you today, Taurus. Please look down below in the description. You'll find all kinds of cool things there. And if you have any questions about readings, please contact me at elsie@10ofcupstarot.ca. I am still open for readings. Thank you very much for coming by.